What's up, guys? Right. Midnight Walkers developers just came out and dropped a devlog. This is number 25. Their devlog. It's usually these things give us a grand detail on basically where they're at in development, where their thoughts are at, and where the thoughts they want us to start thinking around. New ideas and new things can be implemented in the test they're doing. I'm sure there's like an ongoing internal test, so I'm sure they're testing these features out. One of them that I already knew about was the food hall. Someone leaked that already, kind of, and or hinted at it. And now I get to see it for myself. Now, as you can see in this little beginning, you're looking at immediately, if you're a Midnight Walker fan, which I was, like, I'm a huge fan, I immediately understood that right when I saw this picture, or this, when I put this up, you can get this on their Steam page. Right when I pulled this up, I instantly knew that this was a new variant or a new costume or skin for the Midnight Walkers. Look at this one. It's a chef one. You know, I think this is already in the game, but I could be wrong. But either way, these are brand new skins or brand new looks for the zombies. I'm guessing this is going to be in the new area too, the new level, food hall. So it's like a food court, I think. From what I understand, it's like a food court. Hello, survivors. A new devlog update today. We bring you a development news on the food hall, a new floor in Liberty Grand Center. This content, which will include in the upcoming early access release, I was kind of hoping they were gonna say, like, tease that there's gonna be a new beta or something, is currently in active development. And please note that some details may change during the actual implementation. Food hall overview. Now this looks insane. This is obviously, so this is actually really cool, because I don't know if I'm gonna take this as if this is gonna stay. So in the food court, this right here, I believe, is kind of like in the center of the area that you're looking to go into, or I think either it's the center or it's the left part of the map. Either way, it's the center part of the map. This has got two bosses. It's got the big guy and it's got a spitter. So if this is not a spitter, I think it is. But if it's not a spitter, it's just a normal walker. But either way, this is where you can find the boss, which is at the Sichuan Seoul. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I'm probably butchering the shit out of that. So that's good to note. That's good to note that this looks like it's a little area where obviously there's gonna be some ramps like this. This is cool. This is really cool. I didn't even think about this before when I saw this, but like little ramps. So like you see him, they can obviously follow you and shit like that. But this is gonna be a good for like if you're being chased by walkers, runners, and the boss, as well as PvP going on. This is gonna be good movement tech. This is gonna be. I like this kind of stuff. If everyone knows me playing bartender, this is insane. This is good for lockdown too. Actually, this is really good. Sucks for brick. Anything that helps movement kind of sucks for brick. But you could always turn it around and use it for your advantage, right? And then Crow is just gonna fucking do whatever she wants to do with that. So we have Bella Pizza and Paris Plaza. Now, here's a good thing to note. It says exit right here, and it shows staircase. Either I think the staircase is pointing this direction, or it's right here. I think it's right here, because this looks like it's going to enter into a new area, but I think this is the staircase. So what we were looking at, I think in the first picture, was behind this picture. But this is kind of cool. It shows a little menu. Again, you can duck and escape walkers this way. I'm sure you can break this door down and go through there. A lot of things going to be in the way. It looks like there's a little ramp up here that you can jump over these little bushes and shit. That's kind of cool. Grand detail. The great detail of it, right? They have a menu that's posted down, but not just a menu that's posted down. Look where the menu is at. The menu, this is where the cash register is. This is where the menu's at. You obviously are going to wait in line and look at the menu, then go over there. There are so many times where I've seen games where it's like the opposite. The register's over here, and the menu is right above the register. and it just looks awkward because people are like literally you're not doing that, right? So it's really cool attention to detail. These vents look like, it makes me think like looking up here, these are only if this is attention to detail again, these are only there if it's open space. So this makes me think that this level is going to be kind of like little traps and little movement tech things that you can go, but it's for the most part going to be very open. And then there's obviously going to be a back room, I think, for supplies, freezers, refrigerators, whatever you need for to open to run a restaurant or multiple restaurants, right? Ooh, look at this, the meat section. And I think this is on the far left, right? Yeah, see, here's the elevators. This is cool. This is very, very cool. So he's on floor 9 right now. He's on floor 9. So this is gonna be the 9th floor, it looks like. This is really cool. You can jump up on here. If it's, you probably might get caught right here. So this might not be really good area to go like past. Someone can get caught right there. This looks really cool though. This looks like area. See, look how open this is. Look how open this is. And I think the food court is up here at the top. I think this is where you lead into the food court, maybe, or maybe it's behind him. I don't know. This looks really good though. This looks really good. Look at just look at everything. Attention to detail. Like dark and darker, you can only do so much detail to a cave, right? You can only do so much attention to graveyards, to things that are like already bland. You can't really like color them up really, because it kind of messes up the mood. This, they don't care. They're putting colors in an eerie area and it works. It's very eerie. It gives me goosebumps. This is very interesting too because it shows freezers and the meat like section. I wonder if there's gonna be a deli section. That's cool though. The food hall was once a vibrant space where players could enjoy food and ingredients. Imagine they meant to say survivors. The food hall was once a vibrant space where survivors could enjoy food and ingredients from around the world. However, after the outbreak, it has become a chaotic battleground where survivors and zombies collide. Empty stalls and damaged facilities are all that remain. The goal of this floor is to evoke a sense of both the once rich and the present day desolation. Structure and design intent. See, this is so good. So I think they're moving forward. This is like the meat case is over here on the right. Yeah, see it? It's on the right side and they went left. They went left. This is going to be good because it's going to force fights through corridors. And do you want to push somebody in here with no real escape? You know, and do they have now space where they can leave? This is where the stairs are at too. It's far left. So I was wrong. Unless there's 2 sets of stairs, but I'm wrong. So the food court where you're at, there's got to be there was a staircase there. Maybe it's the food court's behind him on the south end. I don't know. Maybe there's 2 sets of stairs. The food hall level is designed to create varied forms of tension through its layout. Areas with wide open views, such as a spacious aisles and lounges, create a sense of tension as if threats could strike at any moment. See, I knew it. It's gonna basically these fights. You're gonna see people. The idea is you're gonna see people do things in this area, and this is like that in a lot of their levels. They have it designed where you hear first, see second, and you act third. That or make the decision third. Every single one of the levels, aside from a couple, are just like that. You will hear the enemy before you see the enemy. Sometimes if they're, obviously creeping in the dark, you're gonna obviously see them before you hear them because but this is very much the same in the same sense of if you push this, you better clear your way so that way you have an exit. But it's very interesting. It makes it into a very interesting fight. You can't just go over there and fight people. You're gonna have to clear, make noise because it's gonna happen, or you can try sneaking behind them in some cases, but it's still open space so they can get away and they can aggro the zombies on you. This is very good. I think it's very good for the game. I think it's very fun. I think it makes it for a very interesting PvP. The structure is designed to naturally experience these emotions as players move through each area, including the grocery store, food hall, and warehouse. So there is going to be a back area. The warehouse is going to be the back area, and it looks like I was right. Okay. In the grocery store, high shelves limit visibility, heightening the tension of combat, so you'll hear them. Meanwhile, empty aisles offer little cover, leaving players vulnerable. Yeah, so like, so I'm saying, like, this is gonna have to find ways to fight, and you're gonna have to like basically like pick and choose when the fight can happen. You can't just go towards somebody. You could, you're just gonna regret it because you might get shit on by the PvE, but it's going to be interesting to PvP. Unlike the grocery store, the spacious lounges in the food hall are over limited escape options. Yeah, so like the ramps that I was talking about, the kitchen and rear passageways are extremely narrow, creating ideal locations for surprise attacks and flanking tactics. I think that's what's going to happen. I think flanking tactics and surprise attacks are going to happen in the food hall. Because if you make a noise in this area, it's going to echo through the entire place and people will know where you're at. So unless you bulldoze through things and just lily-billy do whatever you want, which I'm going to do regardless, or you strategically flank them if you hear somebody, right? That's what you could do very easily in a lot of other maps, aside from a couple. Ooh. Look at this. This is the warehouse where this looks like the freezer since it looks cold, like a little cold outside out of it. Like, this looks interesting. Look at this thing. It looks like that's electrical too. Looks like they're bringing the electrical stuff back. But look at this. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, so you instantly freeze. Entering the freezer storage at the back of the store subjects players to a cold debuff, accompanied by frost overlay effects on the screen, adding another layer of tension through its chilling enclosed atmosphere. That's cool. That is really cool. So I wonder what the debuff is. Do you move slower? You don't really look like you move slower. Your face doesn't move or anything like that. That'd be cool if he was like... I wonder if you move slower throughout the time you're in it and you're just everything's slower. Maybe. That's probably what it is. Here's the new variants. I already knew it. Look at this. You got blue and red. That's cool. Look at that. That is really cool. And here's the hazmat ones. That's cool. That's very cool. A new zombie appearance has been introduced exclusive to the food hall floor. Near the Chinese restaurant, you'll encounter zombies wearing... I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. And in the freezer, you'll encounter zombies wearing thick hazmat suits. Cool. While not implemented, we're considering deploying weaponized zombies in the future, which we anticipate will provide a more diverse combat experience. We're considering deploying weaponized zombies in the future. Weaponized zombies. That could mean a lot of different things. They already have weaponized zombies. They have the bombers. So unless they're talking about zombies with actual weapons, that'd be cool. Like a bat, a spiked bat or something like that. Like, damn, that'd be crazy. The game is already kind of hard. And the game is very interesting because the tension is there with the zombies. They did a very good job with that. I mean, think about adding weaponized zombies to that. People will go nuts. Consumable items. Oh, they have animations for them now. This floor features a variety of consumable items, crafting materials that will enhance the food hall atmosphere, including extra spicy cup noodles, supplements with special effects, and red ginseng sticks. I wonder if the red spicy cups and spicy cup noodles, I wonder if that warms you up in the freezer. Starting with the food hall, several doping consumable items, such as supplements with special effects and energy sticks, will be added in addition to medicine. We plan to further diversify the consumable items in the future to enhance the strategic and rich experience gameplay. So it basically means that you're not going to pick up a band-aid. You're going to pick up a band-aid, you're going to pick up like a syringe, you're going to pick up, I guess that's a bad example. The best way to do it is energy drinks. So energy drinks is going to change, right? They could do different variations of energy drinks. They could do Gatorade, quote unquote, stuff like that, and it would have the same effect, or different effects and just have more variety. That's what they're talking about. The food hall is currently undergoing testing and ongoing adjustments. We are meticulously refining the layout and presentation to ensure that survivors can truly experience the thrill and excitement of exploring. You've definitely already did that, but adding this is it definitely enhanced the heck out of that. Please feel free to share your thoughts on shops, menus, new ideas, item ideas, and battle scenarios that would be perfect for the food hall on the official Midnight Walkers community. They're very open to feedback, guys. Go in the feedback, let them know what you think about this kind of stuff, and they will do their best. If it works, they'll make it happen. I mean, me personally, it'd be kind of crazy to see a toy shop. I know that has nothing to do with the food court, but a toy shop would be. I know there already is kind of one, but I want like a whole floor based on like like kids playroom. Like that just sounds so creepy as fuck. That would just be cool as hell. Menu items. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to see like a pretzel place, like a little pretzel shop or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Like a cinnamon roll area, shop. That'd be kind of cool. New items. So yeah. I mean, overall, I think this is a very good update. So imagine if this was early access and this popped out as like content, people would be kind of underwhelmed. I think people would be kind of underwhelmed. I mean, yeah, it's a new floor, but adding this already into the game, that's something fresh, something new that no one knows really about, and into an early access game, I think this would be very good. I think this is very, very good. I can't wait to see, because what I'm thinking that they're gonna do is, before it releases, I think they're gonna do 2 more zombie variants, or they're going to let us know about the your like little penthouse, your base that you can upgrade and change and stuff like that. I'm hoping they're gonna release something like that. Other than that, this is a very good update. I'm excited. Remember, it comes out January 28th, 2026. Midnight Walkers, guys. The developers are awesome. They are cooking up a storm for this one. If you guys like it, if you guys like this content, we're going to keep coming out with it, keep coming out with new stuff every time they release it. I really do appreciate everyone that has supported and this comes into my Twitch channel. I'm live every single day. Love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.